An amazing match here for New York City FC, defeating DC United 6-0 in an absolute blowout that had New York in control all match long. Now, New York City FC came into this one with a lot at stake. They were in 8th place in the Eastern Conference, one spot out of the playoffs, and ahead of them were none other than DC United. Both teams had 41 points, but DC United had the tiebreaker over New York City FC. With 4 games left in the season, this was certainly a must-win for New York City FC, and they played up to it, coming out of the gates with 3 goals in the first 11 minutes. Thiago started scoring just 36 seconds into the match. He was able to tap in his shot off a great cross from Amundsen to give New York City FC the first goal of the match. Not long after, DC United goalkeeper Heyman made a big mistake to set up the second goal for New York City FC. He tried to come out to clear a ball that was at the edge of the 18, but he gave it right to Castellanos, who was able to chip it in over the defenders and the keeper for New York City FC's second goal. Now, the third goal was once again by Castellanos. He's able to intercept the pass from DC United to give him a 1-on-1 with the keeper and an easy goal. Now, although things slowed down after this burst of scoring, New York City FC didn't stay quiet for long. In the 44th minute, just before halftime, Maxi Morales got the goal for New York City FC, but it was Tati Castellanos setting it up. He had a stunning bicycle kick to make a rebound goal for Morales possible. That made it 4-0 for New York City FC heading into halftime. Now, New York City FC kept at it in the second half, continuing to put the pressure on the defensive line of DC United. And it wasn't long till New York City FC got the 5th goal of the match. In the 52nd minute, Alex Castellanos got his goal off across from Amundsen to make it 5-0. Head coach Ronnie Dyla then turned to Aber off the bench, who had a lot of scoring opportunities for New York City FC. He had 4 shots, all of them on goal. He was not able to score, but he set up a lot of opportunities for New York City FC. And New York City FC finally got their 6th goal off a shot from Jesus Medina in the 74th minute. His shot made it 6-0, and it really made this a very impressive performance for New York City FC. And Ronnie Dyla was very delighted with what he saw from his players tonight. He had this to say after the match.
They didn't look tired at all, and we get better and better longer the game go. And we put a lot of passes together. We switched the play well. We created overload, we created chances. So it could be more, and that's it's a great thing to take with you into Wednesday.
Again, the final from this one, New York City FC defeating DC United 6-0. New York City FC ended the night with 21 shots, 15 of them on target. They also had 66% of the possession. Sean Johnson had just 3 saves, but he was big all night for the team. Tati Castellanos won man of the match for his 2-goal effort. New York City FC jumps to 5th place in the Eastern Conference with this win, totaling 44 points. They have just 3 games left in the season to determine where they final stand in the playoff picture. Their next match will be Wednesday night against the Chicago Fire. With WFUV Sports, I'm Michael Calamari.